Our weed of the week is Waterpod.
Well, Waterpod is one of those weeds that we get questions on from time to time. Hey, what is this weed? And I like to follow up with, is it a problem out in the field? Well, no. There's a sprinkling of them here along the fence line, or there's a couple in this low spot that my crop drowned out, or something like that. Waterpod is just not a very aggressive weed. You'll see it many times out in these areas where your crop is just not very competitive. It stays less than a foot tall. It's a lighter shade of green, so that usually stands out for me when I'm identifying the weed. And then it's got deeply lobed leaves that are hairy on both sides of the leaf. And when it matures, you'll see a white flower on the plant.
All right, if you want free weed control, here's how you do it. Have great crop canopy. So do everything possible to raise the best crop. That will choke it out most of the time. Otherwise, in wheat, our #1 suggestion is to go down with Sharpen, follow post-emerge with Husky.
In corn, I like status post-emerge, and I'll set that up with Balance Flex, Sure Start, Triple Flex, Verdict, Pre-emerge. In soybeans, I like to start with Authority MTZ down, and then I come back with Raptor plus Flex Star, unless I've got Liberty or Roundup available for certain herbicide-tolerant crops. They will work very well too.
Waterpod is not the toughest weed that we face, certainly on the farm, but nevertheless, if you have this weed, you want to get it under control, absolutely. Just have good crop canopy. Otherwise, there are certainly plenty of herbicide options.
That's all time we have for this week's weed, Waterpod, but Iron Talk is coming up next.